I'm done weathering the horrendous Arctic blast. Yeah, we finally lost water. We ended up not losing power, though, for some reason. We lost power like for an hour before the cold front hit, and they got power restored, and then we didn't lose power after that. But we did lose water, I think it was Wednesday, and we didn't have internet for the entire week either. So I haven't been able to upload, but also I haven't been able to get to work. I work from home, by the way, so that became an issue immediately, and we had some issues at work with not being able to work. But we're sort of caught up now. Well, no, we're not even remotely caught up. I still have some stuff from Tuesday that I still haven't followed up on. But these things happen. I just wanted to go back to Wandroid number 4, because it's been so long since I played this game. I bet you're wondering if I remember how to get down to the bottom of the dungeon. And yes, no, I never did finish level 6 of the dungeon, and even begin to explore level 7, so let's just take my party down and see if I remember which characters are the ones that need to go. I know I want to take my ranger, my bishop, my kung fu character, and of course you know I got to take my lord. I've already got my samurai. Ronin, that's the one I wanted to take. See, I actually don't remember some of this stuff. Okay, so who do we need in the front row? We need to get out. Go to camp, reorder, put Majesty in front, Ronin behind, Ixiatnus. Yes, that's how you pronounce the guy's name, Ixiatnus. And we are a 5-member party, but we're all reasonably high level, so that shouldn't be a problem. Our health is all good. And let's see if I remember the way down there. Bonk. We start with this. Let's see how my kung fu character does against 5 monsters. Okay, we'll let the ranger help him a little bit. 1, 2. Not bad. Okay, so uploaded a short just a few minutes ago, and actually no, I just filmed it, and while I'm uploading this video I will have just uploaded it a few minutes ago, but right now I have just filmed it, and I'm now filming this before I leave the room. Yes, have him inspect it and disarm. It's hard to remember to talk while playing. So often when we play games like this, we're so wrapped up in trying to figure out what we're doing and pay attention that we forget to talk. But while I'm vlogging, I need to get more into the habit of remembering to talk to the camera, because that's what you're supposed to be doing here. In a minute, I'm going to show you the answers that I have. No, we're not going through that door. We're going to the end of the hall. And you see, I did remember exactly how to get down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hercule Beast. Hercule Beasts are good. You get good XP. See, 3,000 points. Nice. I don't necessarily need a party heal. 2, 3, 4. See, I remember exactly how to do that. That's really the big difference between a fixed dungeon and a random dungeon, is that because of the different way you play the games, you end up having to, I think I'm going to have him nuke these guys. Spell. You end up going to the dungeon so many times repeatedly and taking the same path to get places because it's fixed, it will always be the same, but you end up having to go into the dungeon several times in order to accomplish your goal. I think the zombies are going to be immune to the nuke. So you end up memorizing it. Also, because of the nature of the game, you tend to end up going into your dungeon for very short stints. You go out for a little quick campaign just to get some XP to level up. And, oh no, it actually is killing the zombies. But in a random dungeon like Pixel Dungeon that I've been playing a lot lately, you end up just going into the dungeon and staying there. Walker, Stunner. See, we don't have this kind of stuff in Pixel Dungeon. You don't have specific different kinds of traps. You just have, you have to go find the key, and you come back with the key and open a chest, or locked room, whatever. But anyway, so this is different. Let me at least remember to get out of the dungeon. You see, I remember how to find that door too. And getting out here. I don't know if it's Taka who developed the games or if it's the guys who originally wrote the games, but it seems to be a fairly consistent thing that whenever you have an option to turn left or right in the dungeon to get where you want to go, the option is always going to be left. Yes, the taxi. And yes, always save before you go to the inn. And that's the other thing that's different about a fixed dungeon from a randomized dungeon, is you have to come out of the dungeon to level up. In Pixel Dungeon, when you level up, it happens instantaneously right then and there. Okay, so I'm going to cough, specifically. I'm going to post the thumbnail of the thing I did in my short just a minute ago, up here on the right here, and give away the answers, because I know most of you on my friends list are probably not going to do the lookups and searching, but people on the internet, it just gets onto the short shelf, are hopefully going to be excited at the opportunity to look things up. So for you guys, I'm just going to tell you. This top one, if I'm pointing correctly, is Z Frank's Everything Thing. It's a delightfully disturbing portrayal where he talks about the interesting psychological phenomenon of anxiety, where if you think anything is wrong, then you think everything is wrong. And he tries to explain that, and he also does some very interesting mess in the video. The second one is Lilith Nova's I'm a Fucking Cartoon. Apparently she'd broken her laptop, and she decided to try out the Go Animate website and make a video of her describing how she broke her laptop and how the fact that she's now stuck being a cartoon and how disgusting it is, and she gets her friend to put the thing back on without telling him what the thing is, and it's just actually pretty funny. The middle one is, of course, we all know, Joe Cartoons, Gerbil in a Microwave, absolute classic. The universe would not be the same without it. The fourth one is a Portal, a live-action Portal. I wouldn't say parody. It's a live-action short based on the concept of Portal. It's called No Escape. And the very bottom one is, of course, also Z Frank. That's how the top one and the bottom one are connected and related. It's called Chase That Happy. it's basically an answer to the everything thing, which is why I feel it's important for anyone who sees the everything thing to also see Chase That Happy. But also, Chase That Happy is delightfully silly. So hopefully that will cheer people up. And no, not mentioning my book yet again. Getting tired of hearing that, aren't y'all? Anyway, so done with this. Remembering how to get through this dungeon. And hopefully, eventually playing it often enough to be able to get level 7 so I can make a follow-up video to show off how to get through level 7. But for now, hasta la see ya.